All right, this is Jones here at CRT Gaming Podcast with Gohan and Dazpick, and I will give a big shout out to retromags.com. They're basically archiving all these old gaming issues, which is an amazing thing they're doing, because it's so fun to go back and look at these. Like I said, we're going to pick our next games for our next series we're doing, and Dazpick and Gohan get to look through this December 1994 issue of GamePro and pick a game for Christmas. So, gentlemen, start flipping through this thing. Let's see what.
Going through. I love how it starts out on Bubsy.
Yeah,
you sly devil, Bubsy.
Look at me.
Shining Force 2, man. Right off the bat. That's strong.
Oh, there it is. I found it.
Double Dragon 5, not so
What's
strong.
great about these old retro mags is like even like back then you would like just skip an ad, you know what I mean? Like, but like now it's kind of cool to go back and look at them.
Holy crap! Cadillacs and dinosaurs.
Page you on already?
14.
Catching up to you. Oh, okay, just a little. Yeah, see, just something like that. That's all it's got to be. It's just got to be in this magazine somewhere.
I think I have that. I'm trying to remember that driving bit. I mean, I remember playing it as a
create Diddy
game.
Kong, a wireframe model was created using an SGI Challenge supercomputer.
That monkey required
required like a $300,000 computer.
All right, Mad Dog would create a. I'm just kidding.
Bold.
No.
I mean,
no,
there
that's
is
not
like
bold.
this fantastically lost art of the '90s video game advert. You know, it is all over the place.
The Laserdisc games peaked with the the time traveler, the hologram.
Oh. Daz, I'm looking at some Sparkster screenshots.
Oh my god!
Where are these Sparkster screenshots?
Hit 75, Jones. There's some adverts for Sparkster.
Good God, son!
You gotta call the page out.
I'm only on 24. I mean, there's a peak.
Yeah,
peak thing to look at. Look at page 24.
You of all people, Gohan.
I can't help it. I see.
You need to be digesting slowly all of this retro.
I eat retro.
31.
Yeah, check out page
31.
24.
That's me looking at you right now.
Face your destiny.
No, check out 24, man. That's peak retro there.
Fucking
Boogerman.
Burping Boogerman.
Yeah, he's go Booger.
Dude, Boogerman was awesome.
Actually, go back 2 pages to 22. Just the awesome fan art being sent in. Like,
yeah,
that's a good Spider-Man.
Yeah, that is a really good Spider-Man. That's a McFarlane Spider-Man right there.
Yeah, I would almost say he traced that looking at his Colossus.
Yeah. I have to.
I mean, Cyclops, not Colossus. Sorry.
Yeah.
Pretty cool on 28.
All right, skipping ahead.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 3, Super Return of the Jedi. Jesus.
Man, the expose. Yeah.
Although Slave Leia.
Dude, that was my life. My life's blood.
That was everybody's. Yeah, that was all of us.
We're supposed to make babies and be a family.
Man, this samurai.
Oh,
samurai
but this
showdown,
is
like, look at how many this expose on samurai.
What page 45, are you on now?
45.
You're skipping ahead again.
It's awesome.
Jesus. 33, son. 33 is all you need.
Screenshots are just awesome. And like, they have all this concept art. That's an awesome illustration of
They don't look as good as the screenshots on page 33.
No, how'd you get past the Kasumi Ninja ad, dude? That's like, I can't get.
That looks so
I'm
good.
Trying to read it. It's like Kasumi,
Kasumi
help me.
Dismembered. Okay. and I can't get up.
And I
Help,
can't get up.
help! I've been dismembered and I can't get up. This is the ultimate Jaguar.
The only thing that got dismembered in that game. The only thing that got dismembered in that game was the frames.
Oh, like an amazing thing. Like as you're looking through this, like in some of the ads, it's just, I don't know, like the level of thought that went into some of these ads is kind of just amazing. Like there's one of them I seen. We'll come across it. I think it's an ad for Iron Soldier for the Jaguar. And it's like, it's got all this stuff around that actually looks interesting. Like, cause I haven't played the game yet at that moment in my life, but going from this picture, yeah, this looks awesome. And there's a little tiny square that says Iron Soldier. Like that's, you'd have no idea what this is.
Look at the pictures for Kasumi Ninja, dude. That picture of the dude kicking the shadows and everything looks so good. Everything looks so good in a still picture.
Yeah. Well, they got us.
And that's the only time that game looked good.
At least
was when it wasn't moving.
All these kids and their interwebs are spoiled.
Oh man,
36.
But check out 35 Children of the Atom, baby.
I was such a huge X-Men
That was
fan.
hot.
The idea that
I've got the Saturn version.
Capcom was doing an X-Men fighting game, like, and man, that was just
Ridge Racer 2.
The cab. Yeah, the cabinet.
On 36.
Like that's the classic cab, man.
Oh, yeah.
There's too much to digest here. Sega 32X. Oh, I love you.
I told you guys that you'd be limited, but that there's a vast sea as to what to choose.
Samurai Showdown 45. Oh, man. I spent so much time playing this game. I love the 3DO version.
Genesis one? I didn't play this one.
But this is all the versions.
Oh, I know. I just looked at 45 was the Genesis one. They ranked it.
No. Yeah, the Genesis one was good. Sega CD was pretty good. But the 3DO one was awesome, except for the shitty controller. The 3DO pad sucked. Yeah. Something fierce.
Yeah, when the one came out for the 3DO was when like I said, always, like you got to do what you got to do as far as juggling games and like your hobby. So I had to let the Neo-Geo go when like the 3DO was capable of doing something close to it for like a fraction of the cost of the game. Is when I decided to, in retro, I'd like to have kept it looking back at it, but
I had a few 3DOs in my day.
Hey, Lobby.
No, I mean that's pretty true.
32X.
I mean, like especially with Samurai, Samurai 1, like there never really was a really good conversion unless it was for the AES or MVS. Even the 3DO version of Samurai Showdown was not exactly complete.
The only thing that sucked, like I said, the only thing that was bad on the 3DO was
the
really
controls
just the
were
control
really bad.
wasn't there.
But
the graphics and the music, phenomenal. I still beat the hell out of people with it. I'd love to two-hit people with the Hawamaru's double fierce. Just whack, fight's over. Oh, it was fantastic. Dude, Saturday Night Slam Masters.
I got to catch up to you.
That's on 66.
All right. Hang tight.
There's all this awesome Diddy.
Yeah.
Flip my way there to avoid seizures.
61 is a great advert. I don't even know what they're selling. I don't even
virtual
know what they're
racing.
selling.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Some of these ads, like what's going on?
Aura Interactor.
There's a riddle here. We got to figure it out.
Yeah.
There's a spaceship, a rocket, a tank.
Oh my God, Sparkster! I just saw it.
That's what you get. Animaniacs. This is great. Yes, Sparkster. Biker mice from Mars. Yeah.
I'm trying to catch up to Sparkster.
So go to 75. It's the kind of Konami montage of,
Oh, okay. There's a cartridge. I gotcha.
Middling action games with Warner Brother properties and Sparkster.
It's Sparkster.
It's Sparkster. Oh, Star Wars Arcade.
Oh, it's a good turd. Cosmic Carnage.
Oof.
That was what's so bad back then. Is like I had such a obsession with fighting games. Like I would buy this. Like I would try anything that came out. Wouldn't say I'd play it, but I tried it. Determined it was garbage or I liked it.
Just had to sample it.
Yep, that was garbage.
Okay, the Star Wars arcade game that's above Cosmic Carnage. This like 3DO version.
That's the 32X.
Sorry, yeah, the 32.
Look at the price on Cosmic Carnage there.
Oh wait.
$69.99.
Oh,
in 1994 bucks.
Yeah, let's adjust for inflation.
All right, forget Sparkster. Do you see Adventures of Batman and Robin?
Oh
man, that's a good one.
On page 90.
Oh, I'm way behind. Somebody was bothering me. Star Wars Arcade on 32X, man. Gosh.
Oh, go to page 87.
Wait, I'll catch
this
up.
Is what the
Metalhead.
This is what the pros wanted.
GamePro wants. Yeah, let's see what they want for Christmas.
Sonic and Knuckles. All right. Echo 2. All right. Donkey
Country. This one guy, Manny here, he wanted 10 new good games for the Jaguar. Santa didn't show up, Manny. Didn't happen.
No, he did not. Manny's still waiting.
We tip our hats too.
Manny's still waiting.
We tip our hats.
Jaguar CD. Oh, sorry, Scary Larry.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, now Captain Squidio. He has good taste. Wait, it's not the same game. Sorry, I was thinking Alien Soldier, not Burning Soldier.
Yeah.
Rebel Assault on Sega CD. Sorry, bro. No. No. Just no. Now, Mortal Kombat 2 32X was on point. That was really good. I'd love the 32X.
This Bonehead guy does some conflicting stuff. I don't know why you'd want Jungle Book for the SNES and the Genesis. So you obviously have both systems. If you go lower, he wants Disney's Aladdin for the SNES, and then he wants Lion King for both of them.
He's just selfish.
Yeah, the Genesis ones were
he's a hoarder.
Always better. In those games.
He's a hoarder.
He's just a hoarder. He's not even going to unwrap him. He's going to sit on his shelf. He's going to get him graded.
Yep.
30 years later, be a millionaire.
Oh, Road Rash on 3DO. There you go.
Looking at
that's what I'm like that.
Slasher Quan.
Oh shit! Primal Rage arcade unit. There you go. Go big, son.
Go big,
He's not the only one. Unknown Gamer and Gideon both want the Primal Rage arcade unit. Awesome.
Slasher Quan
Go,
wants
kids.
the Ultra 64 arcade unit. So,
Yeah.
He wants a Laserdisc copy of Street Fighter, the anime movie as well.
Yeah, I know why he wants that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, boss music.
Scene.
Boss music.
It's the only reason.
Mortal Kombat 2, Final Fantasy 3, Super Castlevania 5. Japanese art on the cover.
That doesn't exist, friend.
Real Street Fighter 3. All right.
Man, the real Doom 2 with actual new features for deathmatch. Oh, man.
You might know this guy.
Yeah.
I think we went.
We may know him.
Primal Rage.
Sony PlayStation from Japan with games. Earthworm Jim. Mortal Kombat 2 on Super NES? Nah, bro. No.
Yeah.
No. Daytona Racing Sit Down Arcade Unit. There you go, Gideon.
I see where you're at.
There we go.
Oh, this right here, there's an article in the back for this. When I flipped through it earlier, this PDS Gamer, it's a virtual reality headset with headphones built onto it. it's in the sense where you're not in VR, but it does put like a small LCD screens in the front visor, so you have the that
Dude, it'll burn your eyes out.
maybe. But you should look. I mean, when we get to it, it's not that far off
I'm
from
still
what
looking.
we're wearing now. I'll put it that way.
I'm still looking at the Terminator who wanted a Philips CDI.
Why do you want a Philips CDI?
Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever said that.
No,
He must work for Philips.
He's on the
First came
he's on
out.
the take.
Oh man, here we go. Page 90. That's my jam right
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was saying
Your
earlier. That's
jam.
a kind of a classic '90s ad.
Man. Well, not just the ad, man. That game.
Yeah,
I love Shiny. They did some just
they were
great
very
stuff.
very big back then.
And again, this goes back to the conversation we had about Daytona. Developers innovating and making new things, not just the same game every time with a new coat of paint on it. MDK, yes, it was a shooter, but it was completely different from Earthworm Jim. And MDK2 was crazy different from the first MDK, and they were awesome freaking games, man. And they did another one. What's it? Man, I have it on there. I just can't. Citizen Kabuto. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Giants, Citizen Kabuto, and you could play as the little alien people, and you could play as
They did Messiah,
the siren
Messiah.
race. Yes, Messiah was nuts. I mean, but all those things were from the same development house, but they were just taking chances all the time, man.
No, dude.
That shit just doesn't happen anymore.
This was like,
Yo, let me just churn through these NFL ads. Screw this sports crap.
no.
Oh, that's 10 pages I don't need to ever look at again.
You missed out on some good games.
Pitfall. No, I didn't.
No, like I know you don't like them, but like in the Genesis era, like the Lakers versus Celtics and
Oh no, I played the hell out of
those are
that.
great games.
Oh, dude, Lakers versus Celtic was great.
What?
I played the shit out of that.
Oh,
But the yearly release, I didn't miss anything.
No.
The original Madden, the original NHL. I swear to Christ, in the original Madden, if you hit one of the buttons, it would make the dude punch somebody if you got close enough. Because I saw a guy swinging his arm and club somebody. I was like, "What the hell? I thought this was football."
What?
All right, Echo Tides of Time. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's one of the games
That
I could
was so
never get
good.
into. It was
Really?
one like right now, like say you had this magazine and this is what you saw of it, and everyone's like, "Oh, Echo's great." I could just never get into it playing it.
Something about it
I
was
had already.
and this is gonna
go
sound
ahead.
stupid. It was relaxing. It was just a very calm, soothing, peaceful game. But there were, obviously, there were boss fights and stuff. But it felt like such a puzzle. The whole game did. That I just couldn't wait to play it some more. But I did end up getting stuck because there was not any hint of where you were supposed to go or what you were supposed to do. It was very opaque.
Maybe
But
we should
I really
do that,
like that
one
game.
day in the future with because I actually never played the Echo games. By the time those games came out, I had already sold my Genesis to get a Super Nintendo, so I
Mhm.
totally missed out on. I
most people did.
totally missed out on those titles.
I really liked them. Lion King, Jesus, man, that was good. Blackthorn, oh man, 32X version of that's pretty damn good.
Clay Fighter, woof.
Clay Fighter, oof.
Zero, the kamikaze
Top
squirrel.
Gear. That was a Top Gear was a series I could never get into. Not when there was other ones that were much better. I think once Need for Speed came out, it was like, yeah, quit trying, y'all. And then Need for Speed went to shit.
119. Maybe we need to dip into the Sega CD B-rolls.
Oh man. Holy shit, Corpse Killer. Man.
Scotty Pitt.
Slam
Scotty
City with Scottie Pippen.
Dude.
He wasn't getting that Michael Jordan money.
Supreme Warrior.
Oh my God, I remember that. My brother loved that shit. He thought full motion video games were like the best thing ever. And I was like,
they were neat, but
they were neat. I would say Supreme Warrior was one of the ones that actually felt the most interactive.
Yeah,
it definitely
we need to do a CD.
It did a good job of
CD-ROM
tricking you.
trilogy at some point.
If we ever do CD-ROM, we're doing Road Avenger first.
that'd be season 2. That's where we are after here. This is wrapping it up.
Oh Jesus, Shaq Fu. No.
Shaq
Yeah.
Fu? Oh,
No.
Shaq Fu.
Crappy port of Viewpoint.
Dude, that was terrible.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shaq. That game was shit.
Fake the funk on a nasty dunk.
On a nasty dump.
No.
That game was awful. Oh, what is this? Generations Lost. I don't even remember that. Lunar the Silver Star. Damn.
Crap. Oh, that's for the Genesis. Okay.
That was a great Sega CD.
I never knew they tried to bring
game.
Viewpoint to the Genesis. I did not know that.
Yeah, it's not a good port.
Page 130. Did you see the Lunar the Silver Star?
Working designs.
Oh man, that was so good. Didn't Working Designs do Sylphie
That was
for Sega CD?
Something arts.
Game arts.
Design arts.
Game arts.
Or Game Arts.
Game Arts.
They did
yeah,
Gun
yeah.
No,
Gun Griffin.
not Gun
The game was so good.
Whatever the mech game was on the Saturn.
Oh, that's
Isn't that Gun?
No, that is
Griffin?
Gun Griffin.
I thought so.
Yeah, and then they came out with the sequel on PlayStation 2. And the
I'm
sequel
thinking of the
was
shitty
really good.
Space Griffin on PlayStation 1. That is oof. I'll let you relive the horror of that game over YouTube.
Virtual Bart.
Virtual Bard.
I really got into The Simpsons.
I found my game, Jones.
Death and Return of Superman. I don't remember this. Was this any good? The Death and Return of Superman? It's by
probably got
Sunsoft.
awesome music.
Yeah. Maximum Carnage was not good because that was one of those. It was a claim. Yeah, they made some trash. Lawnmower Man.
What page are you on?
Well,
137.
Oof, there it is.
Damn.
Job.
This is so 90s. I love this Michael Jordan ad on page 142. It's just perfect.
Android Assault.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's on
Sega
fire.
CD.
Mickey Mania on Sega CD. That's actually a pretty good game.
Dude, Mickey Mania was great.
Yeah, it's a good game.
That is a very good. It's
Maybe
super
A lot of
hard.
the Disney ones, like House
Super-
of Illusion,
Dude,
and all those. They're great.
Yes. They're great, but they were so
They were
hard.
hard.
Like you pick it up, you're like, oh man, I remember how good this game was. You start playing, you're like, holy shit, I'm not playing this. This was too
Super
hard.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, the Sega CD one was awesome.
Super Star Wars games were
Sega CD Gunfighters.
pretty fucking hard.
Lethal Enforcers 2 Gunfighters. Lethal Enforcers was entertaining. Man, Star Wars Arcade. Virtua Racing. Iron Helix.
No Escape.
Was Iron Helix the one with Bruce Campbell?
No, that's Broken Helix.
That's Broken
Another
Helix.
bad
Okay.
game.
Yeah, but it had Bruce.
It had Bruce in it,
Bruce.
so-
Bruce
Dude, look
brought
how
it up.
fresh that Sega CD.
Stark. Oh man. All right, the 3DO add-on 148. Star Control 2.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys remember that?
There's Samurai Showdown.
what
There's
page?
Samurai Showdown.
That was a-
Gex. Get your
Yeah.
Gex.
What page?
148. Star Control 2, man, was a freaking great game.
Yep, Guardian War was garbage that these people, all the gaming magazines liked. Star Control was cool. Gex,
Star Control. That was a fun.
Gex was pretty cool.
Gex was awesome.
It was a pretty cool exclusive at the time.
That was a seventh guest. Jesus. Super Return of the Jedi, man. That whole series was really good, but man, it was hard. Mania, man, that was so good. I loved like the Steamboat Willie levels and stuff like that. Just the art on those Disney games was just so awesome.
They had a really good run, whereas either Sega or Capcom making them, and they were really high quality.
They're on 150. This will give some modern day gamers a little insight as to what we dealt with. The CDI system, one of the big selling points of it is it includes free International Tennis Open and Compton CDI Encyclopedia. You know, like, you imagine that showing up on the PS5, like just the look on people's faces.
Well, they'd have to learn what the word encyclopedia means.
Yeah, what are these?
Yeah, what's an encyclopedia? I was like, well, that's the internet now.
Yeah.
This was our internet. It was a book.
Like, dude, it's got like there's bumblebees, man. Look at them flying. I'm learning stuff.
They're swinging for the fences with Seventh Guest and Mad Dog McCree.
Yeah.
Dude, there's
that game
yeah.
Oh shit!
Doom made me want to get a computer. The
160. This was a beautiful game.
Dude, you just walked over 155. I'm embarrassed. For you.
No, I didn't.
Super Punch Out.
Yeah.
Fucking Super Punch Out.
No, I know, but I've been there, done that a lot. Demon Crest was awesome.
Super Game Boy. That's a great Super Game Boy ad on 157.
There we go. Page call outs help. Let's see. That is pretty cool ad.
It's a Game Boy.
Oh shit!
Steroids.
Balls.
Chaos in the Windy City.
Do you remember Balls? 163.
I'm still looking at that Zero, the Kamikaze Squirrel ad on 162.
Yeah, art's awesome.
Mesmerizing.
Zero in on it.
Balls.
Play Fighter was a game that should have
No, it shouldn't. Actually, Daz. It had no right to be good.
Well, no, like the pictures looked like it was going to be fun, but then the game just wasn't. Metal Morph. I don't remember that. Space Ace.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Space Ace was fun in the arcade.
Yeah. Yeah, I love those games.
I was lucky where the arcade was by where I was living then. They had a lot of the laser games.
Yeah, the only place I had one where I lived, there's like Chuck E. Cheese existed. Then there used to be, like, at least here, a competitor named Showbiz Pizza, which is kind of like,
oh yeah,
like the Rock of Fire band, where the animatronic, monkeys and crap, played. But they always had like the hideout, like the Dragon Slayer, Space Ace.
170.
That Punisher is.
I'm going to say this.
Does not look Caucasian at all.
We will be revisiting the Punisher at some point.
Wow.
Just saying. Is that Nick Fury in the background? Who's that guy with the patch on his eye?
That's Nick Fury.
It's Nick Fury. Although it looks more like, I mean, just looking at the artwork, it looks more like Hawkeye in the movies. His arm is completely wrong.
As far as Rob Liefeld drew this.
Like tiny head. Yeah, Rob Liefeld probably did.
From Unsolved Mysteries a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
It's just the same size as his head. Let's see. Maniacs.
Save Princess What's Her Name. Defeat the Queen.
Sweet
Pulsating, bloated, festering, pus-filled, malformed, slug for a butt. I love you, Earthworm Jim. That's 174. I'm looking
right at it.
So good.
This is a huge.
Earthworm Breakdown after that.
Yeah, it is. Oh man, I never even got this far. Game is so hard. Ooh. No. Pitfall, the Mind
Okay,
Adventure.
so a little quick question, Jones. Is what kind of game are we trying to buy with our money that's burning a hole in our pocket? Is it the game that we always wanted back then but didn't get, or hidden gem, or can you or just anything that's in the fucking magazine?
Yeah, like say you have a golden ticket and anything in this magazine you can purchase with the golden ticket.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it could be something that you treasured in the past, or you looked forward to getting, or it could be something that maybe you never got and would like to check out.
All right.
It's Christmas.
Dude,
wishes happen.
Wishes happen. All right.
It's 2:03.
Dude, you were whining earlier. You gotta slow down. Let's see.
Way of the Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh, good grief.
Is that 2 or 3?
Look at that review. That's not good on the GamePro scale. Scary Larry.
Dude, that's
I appreciate the honest reporting, Scary Larry.
Shaky Jake.
You can block out of special attacks. When blocking, you take no damage.
Way of the Warrior was basically Pit Fighter evolved.
Yeah, that's not
good. Shit. Page 204.
Expand.
Jones. That
there, ladies and gents, is how we used to play online.
Yes, it is.
It's how some people played online.
Yeah, not many. Mostly it was us and a guy named Nothingness in Philadelphia. He was an asshole.
He's a very good E-Honda player.
Oh, so that's how you guys played Street Fighter on Sega?
That's how we played Street Fighter. That's how I played
Weapon Lord.
Weapon Lord. Yeah.
I used to work at a part-time job. It was like a third shift job. I used to work second shift, and then I would usually stay up till like wee hours in the morning because I didn't have to be back into work till 3:30. So I'd usually do something stupid, or they used to have these they were like small legal gambling places. They had poker machines and stuff in it. So I got a job working there part-time a couple nights of the week, and because it was open 24 hours, and I used to bring a Sega Nomad, and I'd have this big giant thing plugged into it, and I'd have a Street Fighter plugged into it. I would unplug the phone from where I was working at, so we couldn't receive calls, and I would plug it into the X-Band, and I'd just sit there all night and play Street Fighter.
And I'd come over, bring some beer, and we'd take rounds playing against Nothingness.
It's a good time.
Oh, man. 211. Check out that review. I loved it.
Oof.
Loved it.
This
was amazing.
Sound hitting the high marks. Everything else was like 4s. See, I'm gonna make you guys play this, like an Alien versus.
Well, that's what's so misleading about back then, because I said that you are judging games by all that you have really to judge them on are magazines like this, and this looks great. This moving looks like just a giant shitstorm.
But back then we weren't really as concerned about frame rates and stuff.
No, I just,
like nowadays we look at it and it was like, oh my god, it looks terrible. But back then it was like, holy shit, there's aliens, there's predators, there's I'm shooting this guy, I'm stabbing him with the tail. It was cool, man. It was cool. It sucks now horribly. But back then it was pretty awesome. Everything else on the system was shit, but that one was pretty good. It didn't justify the cost of the system.
The 2-page Wolverine ad on
that game got improved.
That's cool Marvel comic book, the advert.
Look at the tiny screen on the Game Gear. Fatal Fury Special on Sega CD.
Yeah, that's something I'm really surprised Disney Marvel hasn't done, is a big push into video games with all their properties. Because I mean, they could literally take over the video game industry in the same sense they did the movie industry if they did it right. I mean, just there's
Mhm.
such a wealth at their disposal to do things with. It's,
I will say this: while I'm sure this Wolverine game is trash, because who did this Acclaim? Most of their stuff was terrible, especially back then. I will say there is one good Wolverine game, and it's for a terrible movie. The Wolverine. You remember the movie, The Wolverine? Not the Wolverine, but Wolverine. Like the X-Men side story, that kind of told his Wolverine origins
with Deadpool in it. That one.
Yes, that one. A terrible movie, but man, the game that got made for that. It was made by the guys that did Shogo Mobile Armor Division, Monolith. Man, it is freaking awesome. Really? Like as you took damage, you would see the adamantium skeleton underneath, and then you would see like his skin grow back over it. And it was super violent. Like you were just shredding people, like dismembering. There's blood. It was awesome. It was really, really, really freaking good. And the ending was completely different than the movie. It was actually awesome. You end up in this whole thing in the danger room, and you're fighting sentinels and stuff. And I was like, man, what the hell? Why didn't they do this? It was so much better than the movie.
Looking at a Sega ad, it says, remember, if it's not Sega, you lose.
What page?
232. Got an ad for a wireless gamepad.
Get a higher
6-button pad, man. I never used a 6-button arcade stick, but their 6-button pad was amazing. I stand by that till the end of my days. Samurai Showdown. Oh, man.
A true samurai fights with dignity and honor.
Yeah.
Medical Rex. Balls.
Go
balls out.
Thank you, 1994.
Extreme.
Just so
3D fighting at its ballsiest.
Contra, the Alien Wars.
The only thing that feels better than ripping a good long stun fart is a ripping a good long stun fart in 3D.
What?
It's balls out. Go back to that ad on 241. Read the little.
Okay, I was looking at the second page.
The caps. I'm reading them.
Oh, they better than ripping a good long stun fart. Jesus. Oh, balls out.
Balls out. Better knock this guy stupid. Hang on. Better knock this guy stupid before he sucks your head up with that big old rhino butt of his. What's that? He's gonna stick my ball head in his butt.
How did this make it past the editor? This is
there's some weird fetish.
This was okay back then.
Okay.
This was okay back then.
Is this the game you were talking about earlier,
good.
Jones, on 252? Iron Soldier?
I see it. Yeah, Iron Soldier.
Yeah. Like, look at this and say, hey, this looks cool. I want to buy this. Figure out what this is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm some cool mecha guy.
I mean, you got cool little mech drawing in the center, some building exploding, maybe. Who knows? Big.
It's a tiny picture of what that mech actually looks like.
Yeah. I see, like, over in the right, the red text, that's the game. That little tiny Iron Soldier. That's her advertisement.
Your arsenal, a stolen 40-foot robot with enough artillery to wipe New York City. Wipe out New York City.
Revolution
Use a chainsaw
X.
to slice through bridges, a rocket launcher to blow away tanks, and cruise missile to level entire city blocks. Forget about giving peace a chance. Climb in.
It's pushing all my buttons, man. I want to buy this. What is this?
Great.
Okay. Holy crap. This is so. Oh, now there's a good game that I've not seen in a long time.
Where?
All right. So page 258 has got a lot of good stuff on it. So there's Return to Zork. That's awesome. Super Street Fighter. Contra Hardcore. Jungle Strike. But the one I'm looking at, man, I don't know if you guys even played this. This is awesome. Heimdall on Sega CD.
No, I've never played that.
Oh man, it was great. I'm gonna see if I can find it and see
Heimdall?
if it's still
Heimdall?
worth playing. Heimdall, yeah, it's an adventure game. Man, it was really good. Flashback, holy shit. Flashback was awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. I like the
Lands of Lore was really good, but Flashback was great. Hell with Dennis Hopper. I think that was the first and last
11th
time
Hour.
he did a video game. I never. That's the sequel to Seventh Guest,
I know
right?
you guys are going to roll your eyes.
Yeah.
Right at the bottom, XCOM.
XCOM.
Yeah, I saw it.
It has no place in my heart, but what has a place in my heart is watching you guys play it with Rob Zombie.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
It was high drama.
Brutal Paws of Fury. That's a good page.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there.
Oh, wait, is this? Oh man, does this have one of the ordered Japanese games on the back?
Are you stuck?
There's someone called Funko today. See if they're still open. Yeah, I'm looking, man. I want this Mega Man for $5. You got that?
We should make that.
Can make a
we
kill
we
on
should.
these prices.
That number is probably available, and we should make it the CRT hotline.
Visa, MasterCard.
Oh man, Darkstalkers, Night Warriors.
Where are you at, Daz?
Sorry, I'm jumping away. I'm
No, that's too far ahead.
275.
Because I'm gonna make you guys play
I know.
Darkseid on the Sega CD.
I saw that.
I never
Doom.
played it. I love the art though.
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah,
gear
I'm
art.
saying that, like I want to play Scorn. I haven't got around to it, but that's
Blockbuster
kind
ad.
of geekerish. I want to play it.
Blockbuster ad on 280. Holy shit.
Darkstalkers. You're jumping too far ahead, Daz. There's too much delicious retro
Oh, man.
around here.
Yeah, I'm chunking in these codes, son.
Yeah,
Let's see.
we're
Brutal
Jones
Paws
and
of
I are
Fury,
making calls
man.
to get like a Dragon Ball Z game import.
Yeah, I need to find
Right,
an
I
old
think-
game.
I think I still. Go
No,
ahead.
I got an old Die Hard. I got a code in a Die Hard magazine I wrote in once, and I got a code in it. I got to figure out what magazine it was, though. It was.
I think I still have the soundtrack to Brutal Paws of Fury. I'm not shitting you. I'm pretty sure that I do. Because it was awesome. It was so good.
Did you guys have the Super Advantage?
Oh, man, I gotta.
The joystick on
Is that the Super NES stick?
yeah, 276.
No, I did not have that.
Man. I got some of the music from Bust a Move. Do you remember that one?
I still
Yeah.
can't get over Brutal Paws of Fury on 284.
Dude,
Yeah.
Brutal Paws of Fury was awesome. The Sega CD one was really good. It had like a really cool animated storyline that went along with it and everything. I mean, the fighting wasn't great, but it was serviceable. But the music and the animation was so good. It was another one that they actually spent some time doing it. There's a
Where you
Nice.
guys at?
cart.
So I can catch up, or
284 was the
Okay.
brutal
Dude, look at
page.
that bear.
it's cool art. I love the art.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the Sega CD version really it was on point. It was really good. Time was spent on that
That
game.
rabbit looks
to-
majestic. He is.
I'm all about that bear.
Is that a rabbit? The one at the top with the scrolls hanging from
Oh,
him?
yeah.
Okay.
Primal Rage.
I don't know. It's a rabbit at the bottom, I guess. With the
Oh yeah,
what's the thing at the top with his arms outstretched?
he's
What
another
kind of creature is that?
He's an evil rabbit.
Okay.
I don't know. Hang on, I'll tell you. Hang on, let me go back. Oh, well, yeah.
check out these awesome Fleer X-Men cards on 286.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
Yeah. 90s art, man. Everybody's jacked. Look at Magneto. He's got muscles on top of muscles.
Oh, dude, look at this. It's like 6-pack just grows up into it.
Look at his legs. I mean, I don't know what's coming out of his shorts, man, but there's
It's a muscle.
a lot of
There's a muscle in there.
tender muscle. That is insane.
Oh man, and
He's got
I need
muscles
this
on his chin.
Awesome merch on page 292.
Whoa,
Dude,
he's jumping
I need
ahead
that
now.
Guile hat that kid's sporting in the upper left.
That's pep.
Dude, I'm wearing that to Christmas
I wonder what's on
dinner.
the other side.
I'm wearing that to Christmas dinner.
Look at the little orange hat. It's got like a little Ken face on the side of it.
Okay, people out in the internet,
That's
you
a
need to
terrible
send this to
cat
our
face.
podcast. These will be our official hats.
Oh, PDS Gamer. Look at that.
Wait, what?
Oh, that VR headset? Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
$295.
Want some privacy for your video game? It's not for video
Look
game
how
playing, buddy.
the earphones come right. They're attached to the headset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wonder if that was one of the prototypes for the Sega VR headset. Because they were working on one back then.
Genesis, SNES, 3DO, Jaguar.
Swallow the key 3DO on the PC. What?
Yeah, that's the card, the creative card.
Oh, the card that never came out.
Well, like I assume it came out. I've seen it like way after I had no desire to have it.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
On the PC side, I didn't really ever see a PC game where I was like, oh my God, I need to play this until I played Quake 2. When I saw Quake 2 on a 3DFX card, that was the turning point for me. And I was like, I need a goddamn computer right
Yeah,
now.
the Voodoo cards came out. It changed everything.
It's like, okay, this has got to happen. Oh, here we go. Killer Instinct 1 on $2.99. Still got the soundtrack.
300's pretty nice too.
Yeah, it is. SF2 Turbo.
Yeah, that
The only problem with that, it has DJ. DJ was a twat.
yeah, that was probably one of the first times. Granted, you're playing it on a very expensive console, but it was a vastly superior version than you could play on any other system at the time. Like it was pretty close to being the arcade.
The 3DO, yeah. And again, the only thing holding it back was that shit gamepad they had.
Yeah, see, I had
On
you
3DO.
had mentioned the NES Advantage controller. When I was younger, I remember, I had like a early young man's credit card. I had like a $200 or $300 limit. I remember I maxed that thing out to buy these two 6-button NES controllers that were laid out like a Street Fighter controller. They were called the Champion Edition controllers. So I had bought 2 of those, which they worked great. I played Street Fighter, but then they made adapters to hook into Super NES controller to the 3DO. So I was able to use them to play that.
Gohan, I found your majesty. 303.
I was at
Yeah,
313.
No, 303, buddy, at the bottom.
Snatcher.
That's all you.
so when you're talking about Lodestar,
Dude,
With the dating-
that guy
Look,
is center
guy in the
center
middle.
That's
And then like next to him, is that like a skeleton on fire or something? What's going
we
on
all
there?
need to pick Lodestar avatars for our Discord.
I don't know if they're grainy enough.
I'll lower the resolution in Photoshop. So it's just like
Burn cycle.
Maybe we should
I don't
take an
remember.
FMV
it's
game
CDI.
and,
That's why I don't remember.
feed it to a neural network and see if they can clean it up for us. Need HD version of Lodestar.
Jesus. Mad Dog 2 Lost Gold.
Biker Mice from Mars. Konami. What's going on there?
Oh wow, look at page 312. This is the thing that nobody ever won.
The ultimate gaming rig. Okay, so you get a
Yeah.
Genesis, Sega CD, you get the Minister, you get the Jag, Panasonic Radio, Super NES, and
Super
and the
Scope.
Super Scope. That's a pretty
That had one game for it.
like, gift. So,
Oh, that was like this is big pimping back then with that audio cabinet he got.
Oh yeah. Look at that tape deck, bro.
Heck yeah. Looks like maybe Pioneer or Yamaha
dude,
stuff.
That looks like
313
Pioneer.
Pioneer.
That looks
313
very
is like
Pioneer.
raining gold of awesomeness. Check this. Fucking dope ass.
Oh yeah.
Tournament Journey.
Yeah.
I want to play Street Fighter against somebody dressed up like they're like Street Fighter.
Yeah, like,
that would be.
Check out Bison, like the quarterfinal action.
Oh snap!
and
Here we
bits.
go. Page 315. That's a lot of stuff.
He's highlighting stuff for Christmas. Let's see.
That's a lot right there, bro.
Yeah, what's your game for Christmas, Daz?
Here we go. Inflationist. Overnight shipping in the U.S. $4 per order.
Jesus.
It's reasonable.
That's pretty reasonable.
Oh shit! Robo Lest on Sega CD, man. Sylpheed on Sega CD. Man, those two are awesome.
Dude, okay, so Capcom is having a movie event, and Deion Sanders and MC Hammer come to the launch event. Like, I can't think of something more 90s than MC Hammer and Deion Sanders coming to your launch event for your Street Fighter movie.
Did they perform? Too legit to
I
quit,
hope so.
That's what I want to know. Little X-Band article on the same page. 317.
All right, I'm gonna check Heimdall and just see.
Well, just in time for the holidays, the 3DO has cut its price to $399.95. Oh, here we go. I wonder if we can do some Batman work looking back in time on some, we talk about like kind of like the fall of Sega a little bit. On 319, there's our article, Sega buys game development pinball groups. Which pinball machines are awesome. I totally suck at all of them, but I enjoy them. But, the
Williams. Jurassic Park was freaking awesome. Twilight Zone, Addams Family, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, The Getaway 2 was awesome. Terminator was really good. Phantom of the Opera was awesome. I have actually I have a 3D pinball machine emulator. I need to see if it still works, but it was great. It would render the tables in 3D, and it would have the ROM for the board. So you'd have the digital output exactly like it was in the system, and all the sound effects and everything. And then, little 3D T-Rex would come and chew your ball when you shot it up into his mouth and whatnot. It was really good.
Okay. I see a game here. It's a list of games for sale, but it's under the Atari Jaguar on 324. There's something for the Jaguar called Dino Dudes. I don't know what it is, but I'm interested.
Are you changing? Are you changing your selection, Jones?
No, because I'm sure this is terrible. But it's kind of one of those things I need to see with my own eyes how bad Dino Dudes is.
Dino Dudes.
Where is this?
It's just an ad. It's on 324. It's the bottom left-hand corner.
Okay, now I'm looking.
Dino
Dudes. Trevor McFur.
Yeah, and like
was it Trevor
the
McFur
Crescent Galaxy or something like that?
Crescent Galaxy. Yeah, it was terrible. Now, Tempest 2000 was good.
Yeah, that was a cool game.
Tempest 2000 was really freaking good. That was a nice update to Tempest. 3DO.
You'd send this company our old games. Get cash back.
Oh, at the end. All right, so I have a few picks.
All right, made it to the end. So like I said, I'm sure it's kind of overload, but you guys got some hard decisions to make in the future.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean this is a pretty big cross section of games. I think that's one of the things that these magazines kind of capture is games kind of stayed around for a longer period of time back then, just because there weren't as many coming out, so.
No, there were not. And there was a lot of shovelware.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cash grabs.
Yeah. E.T. was just a starting point. They built off that failure.
Sounds like you guys had a good time.
Just for nuggets, I'm definitely gonna recheck out Heimdall on Sega CD and see if it holds up to my memory of the quality. But if not, then I've got two other picks easily.
Well, for the next week, we gotta play
3
Samurai Showdown 2. So, how are you?
That is true.
How are you going to play that game, Jones?
I don't know yet. I'll have to I'll let you know tomorrow. I'm gonna figure out the best way to play it. Not sure.
I think we all have it on the China Station.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of ways to play that game.
Oh yeah, there's tons of I think it's on every virtual console, like as far as the PlayStation or whatever. So whatever it does, I want a accurate representation of the arcade. So whatever I can get that does that the best is what I'm going to go with.
All right.
I got to look into it. Like I said, this just kind of all just came to me tonight. It's last minute, Hail Mary, but
no, this is brilliant, Jones. So
it's hard to figure out to do something with Christmas because I wanted to do something Christmas related, but like trying to go back in time and look for games that came out, like say, let's pretend it's like 1990. Let's do Christmas games or 1990 or all games that were released in December. Like once you go back just a couple years, it is a real pain to figure out. There is no list of like games that came out in December of 2005. Like that list just doesn't exist. So it was a good way to kind of focus.
No, I totally agree. I think it's a great idea.
Awesome. So if anyone's still stuck around and got all the way through this, we'll be doing Samurai Showdown 2 this coming week. And have a good night, guys. We will catch you later. Maybe we'll do this again. This was fun.
Yeah, it was.
On guard.
On guard.
Boom.